As you're aware, Schoology is our learning management system in the HKS High School. So this is the place where we distribute all of our work to our students. And there's a couple of things which we all need to do, even though we have different requirements for our different learning areas. So we must all have our course outline, academic integrity policy, linked to the high school grade descriptors, and also obviously any assessments which we may have, and to ensure that we have those deadlines and we can track students' workloads across the entire school. So if you don't have any of these materials, you can click on add materials, and then you can add those different items that you may need. The main thing I want to show you in this video is how to set up your grade book. This is the first thing that you should do as soon as you get access to your courses. So locate your course by selecting courses. If you can't find the course, or you'd like to locate some of your archived courses, you can click on My Courses, Archived, and you'll be able to see all of the courses that you previously taught, or you can also go to course listings and find one of your colleagues' courses as well. So we're going to go to our course. The first thing we're going to do when we get access to our course is to go to grade setup. There's a couple of things that we need to do in here. The first thing we need to do is to add in some categories for our different types of assessment. So these are standardized across the school. We're going to have our first category as independent classwork. We're going to have our formative tasks, which are independent practice. And we're also going to have our summative tasks. Now for each of these, we need to turn on weighted categories, and we need to set the weighting to 0 for each of them, because we don't have weightings according to our assessment policy. The next thing I need to do is to make sure that your assessment period is for the correct year that you're teaching. So for example, the time this video was created, it was 22-23 academic year, so you need to ensure that is correct. For our gradebook scale, we're going to use the high school letter grade. That just ensures that when we do our final grades, it will be A, B, C, etc. We don't need to have our rounding turned on. And there's a couple more settings that we need to turn on. We need to hide our grading category from the score columns, and we also need to hide our overall grade. Now remember, currently our gradebooks do not sync with PowerSchool, so the grades which we show inside Schoology are just for record keeping, but they won't show up on the student's report until we migrate the data into PowerSchool. So once you have done all of these things, you can hit the Save Changes button. And you don't need to do this for each of your courses. If you click on the Copy Settings button, you can copy across these settings to your existing or other courses. So for example, if I was teaching some more courses, I could select that button and then copy all of the categories, grading scales, and rubrics across for that course.